what's up, y'all? It's your girl, J Rose, and I am here with the 2026 freshman class. I'm sitting with Habib Bello, one of our newest members this year. I'm super, super honored and excited to have you here. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you ready? I'm going to jump right into it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, cool. Yeah, you look ready. Style, outfit.
Talk to us.
Let me tell you something. Freshmen, they never disappoint with the looks, okay? They come with looks.
Come on now, school's in session.
I love that. So outside of poetry, let's start with that. Yeah. Who is Habib to the core?
Yes. Habib Bello to the core is someone who loves fitness through and through. I'm always active doing something of the sort, but also somebody who cares about his community very regularly. A lot of times I'm often going to events to help support my friends in their different areas and facets of their life, to help promote them. And who I am to a core is somebody that wants to see everyone reach their final potential. So if any way, shape, or form I can help push that needle further for someone to unlock who their authentic self is, then that's who I am. So I'm constantly going out of my way to make sure that others are better.
Y'all get you a friend like Habib, because you know
I'm trying, yo.
We be needing supportive friends
I'm outside,
like that.
Now I'm trying to be inside, yo.
Okay.
I
love that.
Yeah.
All right, was there a moment where you felt like poetry could actually become a part of your... What was that moment where you felt that poetry could be a big part of your life?
Yes. I think there's two areas where that's happened for me. One is, as I did speech and debate in high school, one of the categories was poetry. So it was great.
Well, y'all was debating about poems?
No, more so on the speech side.
Okay.
So
I was like...
theatrical in a sense.
Okay. Like, how y'all debating about poems? That's interesting.
So for that category, you'd have to cut renditions of poetry from other artists and poets throughout the world. So think of like your Rudy Francisco, your Javon Johnson, Stephen Willis. I was able to cut those pieces into an 8-minute set and then go perform it across all of Michigan. So some of my favorite poets I've been able to see, and by analyzing some of their work, their intonation, their speed, their inflection, their
intonation. He's really studying.
So I was in those books during school time. So then I thought to myself, hey, can I pick up a pen as well and kind of mirror some of these literary devices that they're using? And thankfully now, once I picked up the pen, I never stopped. So I saw that. I went and spoke for the first time at a competition, and I did well. And one of the judges came up after me and they said, you have great stage presence. You can make this a living if you want to.
Shout out to that person. Because sometimes, you go up there and you share something and people enjoy it and they don't tell you that it's great. And you kind of walk away with like, all right, I just did this thing. But when someone takes the time to like be like, hey, that was incredible and you are natural at this, like hearing that from somebody, like what did that do for you?
Yeah, it changed my whole perspective about it. Growing up, I was super competitive. That's why I kind of love to slam.
That's why you like slamming.
I love slam for the comp. But in and of itself, you have to realize you have to take it away. It's not about the score. It's about the sensation that you gave to the audience member. It's about how you've changed their life. And if we're writing about poetry and pieces that are vulnerable to your core and help speak to a broader message, and it's bigger than yourself, then the score should not be the only reason why you write.
Right.
And it shouldn't be the only reason why you keep going.
Yeah. It's just a little aspect of it. It's just a little side thing.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Now, do you ever, I know because this journey, although you've been doing this since you were in school, it's still kind of like always a new journey.
Yes.
Does self-doubt ever creep in? And when it does, what is something that you do to navigate yourself through those feelings?
Yes. Oh my God. That was such a great question too, because as a poet, if you're going to be in slam as well, the competition stage of it, you're always getting judged and compared against other people. And you never want to say, oh, my piece is better than somebody else's, or my trauma is more visceral than yours. So for myself, I'm sitting there, I'm like, hey, does mine stand on par with some of the greats or some of the people that I've met? But I had to take that step back. One thing about me, too, is I love motivational speaking. I want to be it when I grow up as well.
Oh, when I grow up.
So I'll always be on YouTube and whatnot and just like seeing from some of the legends on how they've
like
been able
Thomas.
to. Yes.
I met him years ago.
He's my favorite motivational speaker.
Incredible.
and he has Detroit roots as well.
Okay.
Shout out Michigan. So
okay,
for me,
cold as place.
It's cold.
It sound cold.
It's like 10 degrees colder than New York.
Oh God! So this winter was like,
it was like
did that.
I was walking out with regularly a coat and
3 feet of snow. I did that at elementary school.
Thank you. So for me, I think having that self-doubt sometimes, but then rooting myself in my why, my determination, my motivation, that allows for me to not only come out of a situation where I was feeling doubtful, but to rise on the other side of it determined.
I love that. It's not easy. So that's something that's it's a skill that you do need to like develop and have dedication to develop. So what responsibilities do you feel you have now as a poet in today's world?
Yes. I think one of the biggest opportunities and responsibilities that I have is to uphold the standard of a great poet. I think a lot of times, as soon as you say a poet or an artist, you can like pick up the paintbrush, or you can freestyle rap, or you can write a poet, and then immediately you're a poet, or you're an artist, you're a rapper. However, there are still levels to it as well. I want to be able to get into a stage where I'm walking into a room where somebody may have never heard poetry before, and I'm able to help change their life and show that it is a career, it is a profession, it is something worth striving towards, that it's more than just your Saturday night out event. It's something that can speak bounds, and is a microcosm of what our world has to offer. Because writing was here before us, writing's going to be there after us.
Absolutely.
And it helps tell the tale of our future and our past and our present. So right now it's my present goal to kind of push that needle further.
I love that. So what was your reaction when you found out that you were going to be part of the freshman class?
Cheesing, y'all. I love the smile. Ear to ear, J-Rouse.
I could imagine.
I was just thinking to myself, like, now it's time.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking to myself, hey, there's a moment where you can just kind of step back and realize that you're moving in the right way in terms of your poetry career. You're fostering the right connections. You're sowing the right seeds. You're not burning bridges. You're not becoming more competitive or whatever.
Right.
Now it's your time to pour into the other artists, pour into the other legends, ask them questions. I think that's the best. So having this opportunity now.
Habib's going to have all the questions. I love it.
Pulling out the notepad, everything.
I'm not mad at it. at all. All right, quick lightning round. You gotta
Come on, I'm with it.
You gotta be quick on your feet.
Let's go.
Okay, when you're writing, coffee or tea?
Tea.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm kind of not surprised.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking all earthy.
Like green tea, stop playing.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. When you're writing, pen and paper or notes app?
Notes app.
Okay.
Actually, the reminders app.
Okay.
Spoiler though, it can erase without you knowing it. So
you gotta get a better system.
Way better system.
Somebody get this man a notebook. Okay, a poet to change your life.
Javon Johnson.
Ooh, okay. A song that feels like poetry.
Proud of Us. So I think that one's just a really good song for me.
Okay. And one word that describes your artistry.
Electric.
Like your energy, definitely.
Yeah.
Big facts. All right, Habib, thank you so much for joining me and sharing some insight on your life. It's been an honor to have you. Are you ready to show them what freshmen do?
Yes, I am. Come on now.
All right, we'll be right back with a performance from Habib Bello.
See you. I used to love going to the movies. Not for the film itself, but for the free refills of popcorn. And growing up, I imagined round town my dad was called Pop, and I, the youngest son, got called Corn. So it came as no surprise we loved the movies. I mean, popping corn, munch on pop. It was corny. But there was no better way to describe our relationship. But my father's hubris is the classic trope to my life's tragic comedy. See, emotions captured between pop and corn made for real-life popcorn. Every second felt like a day inside a pressure cooker, always under the heat of good grades, good health, blockbuster expectations bigger than the back of Orville Redenbacher. So my coming-of-age story turned horror flick quicker than I predicted. I studied my dad like Christopher Nolan. One dark night Batman, that man blew through a new fuse like Oppenheimer. A microwave masterpiece Pop. Always wanted corn to be the main attraction, not the slushie or the chicken finger and fries. I cry. They're like the fries, my insides are battered too.
Drenched in tears that stream down my face, they taste so delicious. I can't believe it's not butter. Pop! Corn was ready, but Pop was only hungry for success. Never satisfied with the outcome, Pop, I did it. Pop, I won the Golden Globe. Pop, I beat out Oscar. Pop, Emmy. Pop, and Tony. Pop, pop. How many buckets of popcorn can popcorn eat before popcorn pops a blood vessel? Pop, pop. They say I sound like a broken record. Pop, mixed with high blood pressure. Pop, pop. They say pop is the sound validation makes when the heart pop attacks. My dad be Ryan Coogler. I be Michael B. at each other's necks. So much convinced we're both sinners. I told my father I love you. And I felt the genre switch. I told my father, I love you, and our buddy flickered to a silent film. I used to be animated, a true Disney film inside and out, but now I'm a lifeless robot while emotions haunt me. I know this poem isn't meant to mend the relationship with my pops, but putting it in terms of popcorn does make it easier to digest. Makes my inadequacy sound palatable. I told Pop I picked up poetry, and he said, poetry's not a job. Who's going to pay and watch that? I said, you're right. Poetry is not a job. It's a ticket to my life's movies, and these stanzas are the trailer to my reality, so I am proud to be part of this poetry scene no matter how deep you cut. I used to love going to the movies. Now I just pray Pop can see Corn perform before God rolls the credits.